Hello and welcome to my recording. Today let me move this over here. Today I'm gonna be playing Diablo 2. I did a vlog last time and I just wanted to kind of finish off Act 1. In the previous video I destroyed Blood Raven, and she is one of my favorite villains of Diablo. Ooh, that's loud. Mainly because she was a human. She was in Diablo 1, the rogue in Diablo 1. And she's kind of the representative of the corruption of the first act, right? Where you have basically, a beautiful countryside or whatever that turns into these dark marshes, and people, have to flee because they're gonna die or they're gonna get turned into monsters. And Blood Raven is kind of like the ultimate monster, the savior turned into villain because she was corrupted by hell. And so I've defeated her, and like the next one, there are a bunch of little sub bosses along the way. There is the Countess, which again, human turned into demon. She had a tower, and she did all kinds of bad stuff. She's like the Countess, the Eastern European Countess that would drink the blood of virgins or something like that to stay young. I think she's basically, the Countess is based on that real life figure. And the real life woman, it was a countess as well, so I feel like that's the same one. There's the Smith. The Smith is another small little mini boss, and that one is based off of the Butcher from Diablo 1. Looks very much like the Butcher, kind of plays like the Butcher, and it's super. In this game, he's super easy because he's all the way at the end of Act 1, so there's like nothing that really makes him a difficult character to defeat. Let me think if there are any other. I'm sure there are some more minor bosses, and this is one huge thing that I really do like about Diablo is just the wealth of lore and the wealth of like these mini bosses, because everybody owns something, right? Like everybody wants to be the king of their domain. So in this video we're gonna get Andariel, who's the, I guess, end of act. I think they call it an end of act boss. And she is one of the lesser evils. Diablo, Baal, and Mephisto are the main evils. I feel like I'm missing somebody. I'm gonna go look it up. Diablo 2. They're not called major evils. Greater evils. There's the lesser evils, and there are the great evils. Let's see. Are the 7 most powerful? Oh, the prime evils. There we go. The prime evils include, Diablo, who's the Lord of Terror, Mephisto, who's the Lord of Hatred, and Baal, the Lord of Destruction. Oh, that sounds like the expansion set, right? Because that's who you fight there. You also have the lesser evils. These are all great evils, but this one is the lesser evil. You have Andariel. She's the Maiden of Anguish, and she's the twin sister of Duriel, which I believe Duriel is the end of Act 2. Yeah, I think that's she's the end of, or he is the end of Act 2 boss, and I don't know the other two actually. So all right, let's go ahead and go defeat Andariel. I think I'm pretty stocked up to defeat her. Let's go ahead and cast the shield, and I'm halfway through. I think that by the time I get to Andariel, I should be there. So I've explored this area before, but because I'm online, every time I start a game, it starts over. The map starts over, not just the monsters. So it feels like I make like no progress at all, because I do have to find a way all the way downstairs, so to speak. So this is up. We don't need to go up. We need to go. I thought she was on level 3, but it might be actually level 4. Like level 3 ends, and like level 4 just directly opens to that area. So we'll see. There we go. I just need gold. What's interesting is that like the more and more I play the game, the less I'm actually concerned with picking up loot. I leave and drop a lot of stuff along the way. Whoa, that was very quick. Oh. I see. I have the arachnids on the side. and refill mana. We're just gonna beat him up by hand. Lots of gold. Actually, like, I'm not even that interested in the gold either, because it's, you know, I have plenty of gold. There are some weapons that I want to buy, but they're just so out of reach at this point, and I don't know if they're super worth it. Oh, looks like we have a shaman somewhere. Let me refill. Oh, it's a special shaman. Cool. It's like a boss. It's like one of my favorite games ever. I've played it when it first came out, and I never got far, because, like, you know, when you're a kid and you play a game, you don't really understand how it works, and so you get stuck on the most, like, minor things. And especially with this game, I will say, because this game, you know, as good as this game is, it doesn't very well, like, explain how you should play it. Like, the potion spamming is pretty new. Like, it turned a lot of things that you would normally, like, assume about an RPG on its head. Like, a lot of RPGs don't have this mechanic of these, like, resurrections, and resurrections are super important here, where you have these shamans that can resurrect, and let's go ahead and do that. And you also have not just shamans, but you have you know, like, the necromancer can resurrect or summon skeletons, and so that there are, like, these small little things about this game that are completely new. Like, resurrecting, I've seen that in other games, but it's usually like resurrect your teammate, or a mechanic of one certain boss or something. But here it's pretty common that you will run across some enemy that can resurrect its friends or can resurrect its minions, or you'll have a character that can summon something of some sort. Like, even the sorceress has a skill under fire called the Hydra, which summons a multi-headed beast. It's not exactly the same. It's basically like a turret, but yeah, definitely a game that is heavy on summoning. So you don't really understand that. There are the skill trees where you're thinking, like, well, I'm just gonna pick and choose skills everywhere, but the best builds really are focusing on one tree rather than all of them. And when you play it for the first time, there's just such a so many different things you can do. Why is it quiet? Did I turned off the sound? Well, I hope it's not too... well, I didn't realize I turned off the sound. And now I'm kind of a little bit scared, because I don't know if it's going to be too loud. Nah, it doesn't look like it's going to be too loud. Whoops, I'm not paying attention because I'm talking. The other thing, yeah, so the potion spamming is huge in this game, and the other thing that was really confusing is, like, the lack of maps. Sometimes I wouldn't be able to find something, and this was in the era of, like, early internet, where you could be like, oh, level 3, where you could try to look up guides, and it was hard to understand for me. Like, as a kid, I was 9 when I played this for the first time. It was hard to understand that, like, it's randomly generated, and that any progress I make killing monsters and making it through this level is going to disappear the second I turn off the game. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go to level 4, aren't I? Yeah, I thought it was gonna be, I thought Andariel was gonna be on level 3. Oh well. Oh no, I don't like these people. No, not the Banished. I really don't like the Banished. They're so creepy. Not too difficult to just kill, though, turns out. Yeah, sure. Yeah, there we go, over here. The other fact is that, like, not just maps are randomly generated, but everything else is as well. So you get random monsters that you wouldn't expect. Like, I remember playing with my brother, and he played a really horrible necromancer build. Because, again, like, we didn't understand how the game worked, and I barely spoke English, and it's like all those things together kind of set us up for this weird situation. I'm going to keep that stamina potion for later. Where... Oh, what is this? Zombies? Alright. So, we had the arachnids, right? And my brother was playing a bowmancer, which was a bow necromancer with summons, right? So he would summon a skeleton, he would summon a golem, and keep summoning them while he picks people off with a really strong bow. And so the arachnids, there were some, either it was the arachnids or another type of monster that could walk through walls, I think. I don't know, or maybe there were just so many spawning at the time. And so, you know, he was grinding and whatever, and he developed a strategy against them. Then he came back, and he's like, all right, I'm really going to get them this time. And nothing. Nothing happened because they didn't spawn at all. And what it spawned instead were those weird things that shoot those, what do you call it? That shoot those, like, electrical charges out. So it was a completely different gameplay, and he was totally focused on, alright, I gotta destroy the, you know, whatever. Destroy the arachnids, but instead, the entire game featured no arachnids, no, like, spider things at all. Oh, okay, well, I don't need to go through here. The other thing is that, like, this game relies on you skipping parts, because you don't have to destroy every single monster. You don't have to look through the entire map. And when it's... Oh, God. Oh, God, I'm scared. Killing Andariel. Hey, what did I skip? Oh, okay. Killing Andariel. I am terrified of this. Yeah, so this game, like, encourages you to skip parts of the game because you don't need to play all of it. Like, there's no reason whatsoever. I'm gonna go back. I need a breather. There's no reason whatsoever to kill every single monster, to look through every single corner of the map and whatever. And I did. I always did, and I really actually like that. Why am I...
Not in town.
Why did it not... Did I lose internet connection?
Not here.
She doesn't want to talk to me? Oh, that was weird. I guess I did lose the internet connection. That is so strange. What did I do? Why is that happening? Right. My portal isn't here anymore. This is strange. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and save and exit and return, create a new one. I guess I'm gonna have to do that again. Alright then, well, that's a little bit unfortunate because I was so close. We're like 12 minutes in. I really want it to be done. Really. Not that I don't enjoy playing this, I want it to be like done and ready and for Act 2. We definitely need more mana potions, and we definitely need to replace these potions with mana potions. Alright, and then let's go save that cache. My experience progress got saved at least. Oh, man, I am so bummed. Damn. The same one get... No, it's not the same one. Crap, I really don't want to go through another 2 levels of this. I mean, I guess it's good for my experience. Alright, yeah, so skipping enemies is a huge thing in this game. The other thing that I found that's pretty huge is just the fact that you can actually outclick and outmaneuver enemies. So, like, usual RPGs rely on math, I guess, at that point at least. Relied on math and on, like, your skill sets and whatever to make you dodge. While here, you can actually just outclick. You don't have to have, like, a huge defense boost or evasion. You can outclick your enemy, which I thought was really neat. Since, I don't know, it kind of reminds me of StarCraft, where in StarCraft, if you're like a heavy-duty clicker, you can win against enemies, like against bigger hordes of enemies because of that. And so it's kind of like that here, except you're not playing against anybody. I don't think there's a PvP mode in this game, like, at all. Destroy the Dark Shaman. So if you're a heavy clicker, it gives you some advantage over the monsters because they don't move fast enough. You can actually dodge. And dodging is huge here. You know, if you move around, there are these like shamans that throw fireballs that are very similar to what I have. And it is pretty trivial to dodge their attacks as long as you pay attention. That means that that enemy basically can't do... So I didn't dodge that one. Dodge 2 of those. There seems to be a little bit of a lag with the online gameplay. I don't know why. I don't have bad internet connection, so this is kind of confusing. Somebody keeps resurrecting him, so maybe... Oh, there he is. Sometimes I freak out a little bit, and I just spam stuff over and over. Seems to work too. Alright, so... Gone through all of these areas. Where am I headed? It's probably going to be in the same place as before, like on the bottom right. It's also a very dark RPG. You know, Baldur's Gate and whatever, those are pretty dark RPGs, but this one feels like it's on the heavy side. Not a typical, hey, this is a medieval town, so shit's kind of, you know, scary. Go to a cave, shit's kind of scary. This is more like a nightmarish game in a way, and it prides itself on that, which is pretty fantastic. Like, you know, you have, everything's a demon, and everything is basically like a corrupted human of some sort, and, you know, you gotta like watch out for everything. And the town, literally the small town that you're in at the beginning of every single act, whatever that town is the only safe place. There are no other safe places. That's the other thing, right? Like, in most games, you travel between many towns. Here, you stay in one town at a time, and you don't really leave it. And there's not really like... Oh, crap. No. There's not even like a building or like somebody else's chamber or like some house along the way that you meet that could save you as well. You know, you only have that one town, and that's it. Wow, this is taking a lot longer. Oh, I'm so glad I didn't accidentally exit. I don't mind playing this. I just, for the purposes of recording this video, I really just wanted to get through it quickly. I do like recording, but not all the time. That's why I don't stream most of the time. That's why I don't stream anymore, rather. I like just putting on a game, putting on some music, maybe putting on a TV show, and just like hanging out. That's my way of playing. That's the way I like to do it. Light mana, healing, rejuvenation. Wow, an actual mana potion, not just a light one. Let's see, what else did this game do for the RPG genre? What am I forgetting? Dead end. Fuck. Alright. You can hear the sound of my kids playing in the background, probably. Kind of deep in here. What happened? Where is everybody? Or where is the... I am about to hit a new level. I kind of want to hit the new level. That is loud. Wow. I guess they're having fun. I kind of want to hit that new level, like, around when I'm fighting against Andariel, so that I can get that, like, extra boost. Right, bottom left here. Now I'm gonna be reluctant to, like, teleport out. Alright, you know what? We're waiting. Why don't we see if we need a refill anywhere? Interesting. Alright. Looks like we're gonna run all the way over there. I think there were some enemies here. So if I had just gone to the other side of the entrance, I probably could have... Yep, I would have gotten through this area like a million times faster. Oh god, no. My kids are gonna be musicians, guys. Did he just like appear out of nowhere? I feel like he appeared out of nowhere. So this is kind of like one of those situations where I really wish I did have a... where I really do wish that I was a necromancer, because while I'm picking off the loot, those skeletons would have gone off to fight against all the different enemies and kind of prep them and weaken them for me, so that I have not only do I have an easier time, but I can be kind of left alone. Wow, that was a big hit. No, 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 nope, 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 nope. I don't need that. There we go. Alright, Andariel. I'm terrified of this. So she does poison, doesn't she? So I have a poison resist. I really wish I could just go back to town, but I'm so worried about that right now. I'm gonna go back to town. I need to at least repair my stuff. I forgot to do that last time around.
Yes.
Alright. Yeah, that looked like I need a good deal of repairs. I also don't have enough mana potions, so we're gonna go grab those. Oh, the teleportation is definitely a thing that I haven't seen in many other games, where wherever you are, you can always go back to home base to buy more stuff, and to like sell loot and make money, so that you don't have to constantly, like, you know, find travel points or throw stuff out, you know? It's... I didn't know there could be enemies in this chamber here. Like the 4 chamber. That's a good deal of enemies for like this random area. Alright, let me see on this ring over here. I don't need any of that. We're gonna grab some mana and pick up the stamina potion. I have my volume off, so I'm a little bit worried about... I actually do want to listen to Andariel real quick. So let me see. I'm gonna mute myself and go see her. Alright, it turns out that there's one more chamber. I guess I forgot about that. Oh crap. Okay, well, not oh crap. Let's see. I'm probably going to be using a lot of the Fireball and a lot of the Frost Nova. So what is the next level? The cold length is 1 second longer, and damage is significantly more. What about this damage? Oh, that is significantly. That's like 10 points right there. Oh god. This is a hard one. Can't decide. I can freeze her for longer, which is pretty important, or I can do like stronger direct attacks. I think I can spam the Nova more so than the Fireball. So if I spam the Nova, let me add Vitality, a bit more energy, and there we go. Alright, well. Anybody left here? Yeah. I'm also gonna... Oh, I don't want to get in the fire. More stamina potions. Alright, let's refill. I'm so cautious about this because this used to be such a terrible, difficult fight for me. Alright, I'm gonna mute myself again so I can listen to the story, and then I'm gonna run out here and unmute myself as soon as Andariel is done talking. Turns out Andariel doesn't talk, so that's fine. Let's go defeat her. Oh, right, I forgot about this. I didn't know she could come out here. We're gonna go destroy her minions first, if there's anybody left, because those are the biggest pain, to be honest. They make it a million times more difficult to play against Andariel. Let's turn on this. Let's refill, and let's go attack her. I don't think she gets health back, which is a huge positive for us. Hey, she's like halfway. Oh, she moves really fast. That's why it's so important for me to freeze her. Oh, I am not paying enough attention. Yeah, she's dead. Alrighty. Yeah, that was not too bad. Oh, I forgot to use my stamina. Alright, well, that's fine. Oh, it opens the thing. That's nice.
Has fallen.
Sorry if you hear that double audio. I don't think there's usually not anything super important out here. I mean, some gold. I mean, I get it, like gold stashes. Am I like missing something? I don't think so. This is a really nice throne. I'm gonna go. Can I sit on it? Like, I wanna. I can't even pretend to sit on it. Okay. All right. Well, that's it. We beat Andariel. Quest log. Return to Variv. Okay. And so Variv over here is that Wariv? Wariv. Over here is gonna say all kinds of cool stuff, and he's gonna take me to Ludga Lane. But that's it for the video. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed watching me beat Andariel.